Hello guys, welcome back to Out of the Box FPL channel for the new Fantasy Premier League related content. In this video, we are going to talk about the best possible Gameweek 5 wildcard team. I really wanted to wait until all the international fixtures were completed before recording this video so as to avoid potential complications. If you find this video helpful, please drop a like, comment and subscribe for many regular Fantasy Premier League related contents for the 2023-24 season. Now let's get straight into my team selection. First of all, the goalkeepers. We do not have a standout choice in goalkeeping department this season, so you yourself can tweak a little here and there and go for the one which you are most confident of. But I have decided to go for Robert Sanchez as my goalkeeper in this team. He comes in at just 4.5 million. You don't need to spend a whole lot of money on your goalkeepers as they have very low upside, so I don't want to spend more than 4.5 mil on my goalkeeper. The Chelsea fixtures look amazing up to game week 8 and Sanchez is 100% nailed on. Chelsea look really good in defense against smaller teams, so with Bournemouth next, a very good potential for clean sheet for both Chelsea, and with Sanchez you can expect a few save points too. And for the second goalkeeping spot, I have gone for Nottingham Forest's Matt Turner. With Areola being 4.1 mil and having Manchester City and Liverpool up next, I prefer Turner to win. With no new goalkeeper signing for Nottingham Forest, Turner is nailed on for now and they have decent run of fixtures. I do not intend to play him ever anyway, so just in case of injury or something to Robert Sanchez, I would love a nailed on keeper on the bench. That's all for my goalkeeper, so let's dive right into our defense. After game week 4, I have started hating the defense. There have been a whole lot of goals recently in the Premier League, so I don't want to invest heavily on the defense for my team. Arsenal play Everton away next and I don't see Everton scoring any goals. Everton are so bad in attack this season, I don't expect them to stay in the Premier League. And Saliba is the most nailed on Arsenal defender, and I think 5.2 million is worth it for a nailed on Arsenal defense. I expect Arsenal to be better after the international break, so I would love to have a piece of Arsenal defense in my team. Manchester City are the best team in the league in both offensive and defensive areas. They do have a few options in defense, but Kyle Walker is my preferred one. Walker comes in at just 5.2 million, cheaper than Ruben Dias and more nailed on than any other City defender at the moment. The City fixtures look so good for the upcoming weeks. They play West Ham United next, which might not be a dream fixture for a defender, but they have Forest and Wolves after that, which have huge clean sheet potential. And Kyle Walker has been very offensive for England in the two internationals so far, getting some attacking returns as well. I would love to see Walker getting some attacking returns for me. He is nailed on in my team. And the next is Rico Henry. He comes in at just 4.6 million. The Brentford wingback plays in an advanced attacking role, getting involved in a lot of attacking plays. With Mboma and Wissa looking so sharp, Henry might just get a few attacking returns along with the potential of clean sheets in the tight Brentford defense. Brentford are one of the best defensive teams in the league. I will bench him for game week 5 against Newcastle United, but after that he has Everton and Nottingham Forest, which I want to cash in on. Ben Chilwell is an expensive man at 5.8 million, but the Chelsea fixtures with Bournemouth, Fulham and Burnley in next 4 game weeks are so appealing. And the way Chilwell plays, it's like getting a Chelsea winger for 5.8 million. He takes in a few corners and free kicks as well, so a lot of attacking potential is there. And Chelsea look very good defensively and should get a couple of clean sheets in next 4 game weeks. Some of you might not like the Chelsea defensive develop, but they have insane value and such good fixtures. It always feels like he is in for a haul. If you can get a Brighton defender at 4 million, why not take him? I don't think I will play Baneke anytime soon, but having a player with some returns potential on the bench makes you feel comfortable. There are not a lot of options at 4 million defenders, so you can get anyone you like. There are a few appealing options from the Luton Town, especially with double game week 7, but I expect them to concede in every single of those fixtures, so you could take a punt on them anyway. That's it for our defense, so let's move into our midfield. The 5-man midfield is the meta nowadays, has been for a couple of years now. The midfield is the heavy hitting zone in the FPL. We have a lot of good options in the midfield for a very good price, and it's pretty difficult to choose just 5 from them. I am still sticking with Raheem Sterling for now. At just 7.2 million, it feels right to have Raheem in the team, especially with Bournemouth up next and Aston Villa, Fulham and Burnley after that. He has started all 4 games so far this season for Chelsea. The big positive about Raheem Sterling is that he wasn't called up with the England squad, which means that he got the much needed rest. It is not like Chelsea have European football, so there won't be much more rotation for him either. Chelsea have been playing really well, and once Mr. Jackson starts converting his chances, it helps Raheem a lot too. He could be on the penalties too, and Bournemouth have been one of the worst teams defensively this season, so it feels really good to have Raheem in the team for that fixture. Brian Mbumo is an essential. Just get him if you don't have him and keep him for the rest of the season. This guy is that good. The numbers Mbumo has been pulling up this season is just out of this world. He is insanely good. He has expected ball involvements of nearly 5 in just 4 games so far. Newcastle haven't been really good and stable in defense this season, and with Everton and Nottingham Forest after that, Mbumo is a must-have at just 6.8 million. With the kind of attacking football Spurs are playing this season, having one Spurs asset is a must. With Son playing through the middle and scoring 3 in Gameweek 4, he seems very popular among the knee jocks. But James Maddison is the one running everything for Spurs this season. Coming in at just 7.8 million, James Maddison is in almost every set piece and is a creative force. As Spurs are playing Sheffield United next, there is a huge potential for a big haul for Maddison. Even against Arsenal and Liverpool, both of which have shaky defense, Spurs have a good chances to get some attacking returns. Mohamed Salah is one of the best players in the league. With the midfield rebuild, it just feels like the Liverpool attack has just got stronger than before. With Wolves and West Ham up next, I feel like Mohamed Salah is the one guy you want in your team. Even at 12.5 million, I think that is worth it. Salah literally hasn't blanked for 10 games straight. If that doesn't tempt you to bring him into your team, I don't know what does. Salah is my captain for Game Week 5 against Wolves, as Liverpool look very good on attack and Wolves are so bad defensively. Aston Villa have a really good run of fixtures coming up with Crystal Palace at home up next, as Watkins is really expensive at 8 million, so instead a cheaper but more exciting option to Aston Villa attack is Moussa Diaby at 6.6 million. Moussa Diaby is a guy whom I really like and he is a player who deserves to play for a big 6 side. I expect Aston Villa to do really well this season and for Diaby to have a very important role in this. It was between Eze and Diaby, but Diaby just edges out because he plays for a better team. No United and Arsenal boys in my team. I just think there's more value elsewhere than getting stuck with them. I absolutely love the midfield I have. And moving on to the forwards next. As I previously said in my Game Week 4 video, Julian Alvarez is the Manchester City attacker you want on your forward line. Coming in at just 6.7 million and facing West Ham United, Nottingham Forest and Wolves up next, Alvarez is a big gun primed for a huge season ahead. Without Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne, Alvarez is the guy playing the number 10 role for Manchester City. He has played 89 plus minutes in all 4 games so far this season for Manchester City. With everyone having Erling Haaland on their team, Julian Alvarez might just be the man who helps you gain some advantage over your league mates. Alvarez is more of a goal threat than Phil Foden and he is more nailed on. And as Jackson looks good but he can finish a chance for his life, so let's move on. Erling Haaland, he is the best asset in the FPL, everyone has him, so keep him. He simply is the best and he looks like scoring a hat-trick every single game, so why bother taking him out? I might not captain him against the West Ham United side, which look really good this season, but he is my captain against Nottingham Forest and Wolves after that. Coming off that 20 pointer, he might just do better than that this week. The last player on my team is Cameron Archer. He comes in at just 4.5 million. He finally got his move from Aston Villa to Sheffield United, where he can get regular game time, a goal and an assist on his debut. He is showing really promising signs. There is no better forward options at 4.5 million than Cameron Archer, so a starter to sit on the bench gives much more relief to me. I wouldn't mind playing him if absolutely needed, so I like Archer at just 4.5 million. I am really happy with the team I have built here. With still 0.5 million on the bank, you can do a few tweaks here and there to give your own personal touch to the team. The 4 players on my bench will be Turner against Burnley at home, Henry against Newcastle away, Archer against Tottenham away, and Ek against United away. So guys, that's today's video on Game Week 5 Best Wildcard Team. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please drop a like, share your story and subscribe to the channel for more FPL related contents in the future. Have a good day and best of luck for the Game Week 5. Thank you so much for tuning in and see you soon.